While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Alright, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelopes. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door.
What?
I have something for you.
I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later?
What are you doing? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope you got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. I thought you were busy.
Horn Institute for the Arts?
I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Father, please.
I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. Aaron? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable.
I thought the other school was a dream.
I know. Why does she have most dream schools?
I can't believe this.
Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
I got in!
Hooray!
Whoa!
Whoa!
I got in!
Whoa! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Oh, congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again.
Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in.
Well, of course you got it. You're a great student. You nailed the interview and your photography is incredible.
Oh no. Wait, Dad.
What?
I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away.
You just take out loans and you deal with it. It's not my business. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work.
Really?
Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Thanks, Dad.
Get your ass and go find a job.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Wherever?
You think about this. Think about this for a second, huh? Okay. I guess you didn't want to think about it. Amanda and I walked along the bayside, tearing into our foiled wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Oh good, you did think about it. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor.
Gotta save money for college.
Yeah.
Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view.
I can't say I'm not. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
And the dorms are near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and...
Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito.
I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? What?
Sounds like a good
What
time.
kind of school is it?
Well, I mean, she says it for free, but it's probably covered in the tuition, I would think.
Yeah.
It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I told her to chew with her mouth closed.
I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends.
That doesn't seem like a proper thing to do.
What?
Taking a survey online to determine your roommate?
I think all places do that.
Really?
Places here do that.
Why wouldn't they
yeah.
just match you with someone who's the same major as you?
Because you might not get along. Like, someone might say, oh, I like it really quiet. Someone might say, oh, I like to
very
party.
much care for murder.
But what if you find someone, what happens if someone just doesn't, like, get picked because they're weird? Or some... I don't know. I don't know.
Don't place you with someone.
Oh, whatever. Well, Craig and I were. Good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't ever get me started on bad roommates.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent the semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Oh, they let you have animals in your dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though?
You just get a snake for like a service animal. Or more. I think I'll leave that up to you.
This is my seeing eye snake.
I use it to help me see.
This is my seeing eyes.
She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. I'm poor. I'm poor as fuck.
We're broke.
So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega.
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did
What
he?
dumpster fire? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Oh,
Okay.
her eyes got all swollen.
I promise I'll try harder.
I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences.
Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you.
Yeah, you know what you need to say. My eyes immediately well up with tears.
Oh, Dad, don't cry.
Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me.
Dad, stop. You're gonna make me
Then
cry,
cry,
too.
bitch! It's too late, honey. It's happening.
Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad.
I
Well, let's just make it salty.
pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss on her forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Are you insulting
Love
me?
you too, Pops.
The only single time and place for a decaf coffee is never in it. What?
You got dads.
Okay, back to that book.
Okay.
So are we doing like one date with all of them and then a second date with all of them, or are we doing the same person for 2 dates?
I don't
and then
know.
moving on?
Would it be better just to do it like just do like 2 dates at once and then move on to the next
It
person?
might be, yeah. Because it'd probably be confusing doing them all separately.
Okay.
That way you get the story all in one chunk.
Hello again, it's me.
I like fishing.
My fishing pool.
I thought you said my fishing pool. I was like, you can get a pool where you fish?
Got my own private fishing pool.
The police are driving behind you. Oh,
Whoa!
I
Going
have
fishing
I
tomorrow.
have a message from Brian. Hey, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in around? Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian. Now he's challenging me to another dad off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian. I'm dying, man. I can't go fishing with you. I'm so sorry for this. Please take care of my daughter. Take care of your dog and your daughter too. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all of those fish. Make sure your mower is in good working order because you're gonna be all over my lawn this weekend. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. Amanda comes in the room from the kitchen eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that.
What?
It's called string cheese, not chumpy cheese for a reason, Amanda.
Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what?
My coworker did that the other day when she came to the office. I just saw her just...
I eat string cheese like that at work because my hands, I don't want to get like dirt from my fingernails on my cheese. So I don't.
Yeah, but it's just so weird. Just like eating cheese like that.
I mean, I prefer to string it, but I just don't want to get it dirt.
Maybe it's just the thought of just eating cheese like that with nothing is what
What do you
actually
mean?
bothers me. Just eating cheese by itself.
The idea of the snack in general.
You don't eat cheese by itself.
I can't say that I do, to be honest.
It's just cheese.
I don't know.
just cheese.
I'm just not... My relationship with cheese is very strange. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I feel like it's only good when you eat it like with something maybe, Or like,
I mean, I don't like eating just like a block of cheese on its own, but if you get like string cheese and cheese that's meant to be eaten on its own, it
But
really tastes
it's
better.
it's just a roll of cheese by itself.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's like same thing with Baby Bells or whatever they're called. The
Yeah,
red
Baby
circle.
Bells.
That's so weird.
I've never eaten one of
Yeah.
those.
I remember seeing the commercials for those and there's people eating it. And it's just
for
like,
the kids.
Baby Bell.
Where it comes out the fridge and roasts the kid. Hey, would you want to put this in your mouth? He's like, sure.
I don't actually fully remember the commercials, but I just remember
cheese square.
I think it was weird just eating cheese. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. No, Miranda. We have to go fishing tomorrow.
Anyway.
Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog.
How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you?
Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to like be outside and tie knots and stuff.
But I have to be Brian.
Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at a coffee shop across town?
Give me a refresher. Why don't you remember that?
During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes.
Oh, that's stupid.
On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that.
They're so harsh. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing?
The burn is a metaphor, Dad.
Is the fish gonna burn me? I don't get it.
You can lead a horse to water.
And I'll drink it up. What do horses have to do with fish? And burns!
Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian.
And I'll get your metaphors! What's... You won't understand. It's a dad thing.
Please try explaining it to me.
You become a dad, then you'll understand it. Okay, Brian's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game.
He's better than me, and I don't want him to know that.
Is that what you think is happening here?
No, Amanda. I know this is what's happening here.
Okay, good.
I know that that's what's happening!
Alright, Pops. We should both get some sleep. See you in the morning.
It's still so bright outside, though.
Jesus.
We gotta get
I
up
thought
early.
It was the morning.
But, my panda...
There's the nighttime.
I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Man, what does he do for a living?
Sleeps.
Okay. I am wide awake. Well, you are going to bed at like 6,
My God, is that really
7, something.
what time is it?
It's like
7 or 8, something.
it's 7. I guess 7:40.
I think it's going for... Yeah, 7:40.
Something like that. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. I just sit there for hours while I got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence.
Wait, hold on. Okay, no. He said like a cold lake or an icy lake, and I thought they were going ice fishing, and I was like, why is there mosquitoes? It's ice fishing.
Well, I mean, that's what I thought they were doing this like in the winter time or something too. That's why I didn't understand it.
I assume it's just cold because it's morning, but anyway.
I guess. Fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other, we didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father brought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. At 9 years old? What? On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing.
Why are people like that? I don't get it.
Why did his dad give his child a fucking pack of cigarettes?
Because it's a manly thing to do.
That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. Like, did the
Just
father...
like playing with the box.
Was the father, like, blaming him for not getting fish? Like, I don't...
I don't know.
No, I think it was supposed to be like a bonding thing, and then he just bought him cigarettes. for the
Here, smoke
bonding.
Yeah, here you
Now
go.
we're
Here's your
friends.
road to cancer. I love you,
Yeah.
son. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a
The
fishing
land's
pole.
right there.
I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below.
Is it?
Guess who that is?
Is it the dog? I bet it's the dog.
The wrong lord.
What? Aw,
Oh god.
that's not fun. I look up and see my father just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look into my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water. Sinking further and further, I see the multitudes of fish that have been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. They're all laughing at him. It's just a bunch of like... One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes.
God.
That's scary.
Whoa.
What?
You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're gonna catch that trout, buddy.
Ah! I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on my clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, Carol. You ready?
No.
Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Huh? Sleeping in her clothes?
I guess she just fell asleep in what she was wearing.
Oh, I thought she was like, I thought he was like telling her to sleep naked or something.
Never.
Amanda.
I'll get up in a minute.
Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through her blanket and waves me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee in another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian.